Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans. Welcome to the SciShow. What a magnificent start. The #1 ranked YouTube channel for people who like to spend time assessing the fruit and vegetables before putting them in your grocery cart. If that's you, I appreciate you. Little known fact, this channel does actually increase your chances of finding the perfect partner by 2.6%, purely based on the confidence you show whilst picking out those fruit and veggies. As you can see, we have a summons video. I did probably do more pulls than I wanted to over the last little period. I had been reasonably good at not doing too many summons. Did chase the new Outlaw member, Lu Shan, a little bit, and then thought I'd have a decent crack at the Harvest portal to get some of the new fruit and veg. So please enjoy the summons. I will just throw some music up over this. Just a reminder for anyone who hasn't already, go check out a video I did a couple of days ago which has a code to get your very own crow pin in the game. Fantastic thing. So thank you everyone for the support on that video. It's been absolutely humongous. Watch the video, leave a comment, and you'll go into the draw. If you follow the rules, you'll go into the draw to win one of the major prizes. So go check that out. For anyone who is new to the channel, and I think I do have a fair few new people watching, I do appreciate you. I do throw some music up over the top of my summons. Now, I do actually create the music, but just to make it very, very clear, I don't sing. It is not me singing. I write lyrics and then use software to create the songs the way I want them. So please enjoy. I think I'm up to the 5th song in my album. My album is available on all the streaming platforms. Go check it out. This song is called, this first song we're going to listen to today is called Mask of Blame. I think it was actually the 2nd song I wrote on the album. And it came from a lyric in a previous song we've heard called Inside Your World. So I wrote a lyric of Mask of Blame and thought, that's cool, I need to turn that into a song. It probably only took me about half an hour to write this song. It came flowing very, very quickly because it is sort of a major theme I have in my own life, if that makes sense. So it's basically about the fact that, especially in the heat of moments, we get very, very one-sided and sort of don't see other people's point of view. This is how a lot of the dramas start. We want to blame the other person all the time. Even though we know the person is a great person and a kind-hearted person, we sort of see something they've said that we don't agree with or that was a bit negative, and we jump on it, and you know the story. You end up in that back and forth cycle of these stupid arguments that people have. And then after it all, you kind of think, why the hell did we even do that? But I just feel it sort of rips apart a little bit of our soul each time. So that's what the Mask of Blame is to me. It's about trying to just step out of that moment and understand the person you're arguing with is most likely a fantastic person. None of us are perfect, and those things can just escalate and snowball. So a couple of key lines in the song, or what I think. There's a line says basically, because we will never learn to share the shame. That's based around the fact, again, I think we're trying so hard to prove we're right. We don't want anything to look like we did anything bad, and it just escalates. So that same line is basically echoed in the final song on the album called Masquerade, if you've heard that song. So that line comes up again at the end of the album. Another line, now here we are near Hollow, trading love for the power to win. I think that is very valid in those times and moments when we're having those silly arguments. You basically just, I don't know, I feel that like with each silly little thing we say that afterwards we've probably regretted, you're just basically trading the love for the power to win. You just want that little bit of power to win that argument. So that's what that one's all about. And I think another line near the end, I do like to have some multiple meanings in my songs, so just to sort of provoke thought. So a line near the end is, we can't begin to end this game until we become the Mask of Blame. Now what that means to me is not, becoming the Mask of Blame and blaming more, but it's actually becoming the Mask of Blame that the other person is wearing or the other people are wearing, which is more about stepping into their world and looking at what you've done. So it's really just a way of me expressing that I think we need to look within a lot. I'm not saying we're always wrong when we're in these arguments, or the other person's always right, or anything like that. But regardless of who's right or wrong, or who said what, or the little tiny things, I think it's just a matter of putting yourself in the other person's shoes and actually looking at the way you've acted. Now, the world can be a crappy place, people can be crappy, but I think the huge part of moving through life is actually looking at the fact that the whole world isn't going to change. People aren't going to become perfect overnight and start saying everything and doing everything that you want them to do. So I think it's really looking internally and seeing how you can adjust your own behavior, your own thought processes to actually better adapt and then not end up in those situations and regretting things later, if that makes sense. So I think the main thing, a lot of people have heard it, but we can't control everything, but you can control the way you react and the way you respond. So that's what it's all about. That's enough rambling from me. I hope you enjoy the video. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, remember to gently press the subscribe button, give your kitty a scritch for me, have a bloody good one, and enjoy the tunes.
And tempers calm, what will be left of us behind our mask of blame? How can we move forward? How can we stay sane? How can we fall in love when you wear a mask of blame? We should be reaching for each other. Instead we walk away. Why do we both love to hate ourselves this way? Circling the same damn flame, burning deeper each time we do. If I remove my mask, will you remove yours too? Darker with each and every sin. Now here we are near hollow, trading love for the power to win. We both wear wounds without feeling the pain. When one brings sunshine, the other brings the rain. Now we're dancing with the flame and feel it burning through. We need to lose these masks before we lose the truth. Why can't we live without this dark disguise? Why can't we trust the light in each other's eyes? Why can't we learn to share the shame? Why do we need to hide the truth behind our mask of blame? Maybe we're too broken, with nothing left but endless sighs. Are we really wearing masks, or just seeing through empty eyes? No matter how hard we fight, or how far we run, one day we'll realize the mask is already won. Take off your mask, just look at me. Drop the blame and fight. No more dancing with the flame. No more lies we felt were true. I'm standing here without my mask. Will you stand with me too? Let's live life without disguise. Let's remove the fear from behind our eyes. 'Cause we can't begin to end this game until we become the mask of blame. In our moments of peace, do we even know who we are behind our mask of blame? Are we the mask of blame? Mask of blame.
Just a quick break in the music. I did think this was a great opportunity to just show the way the harvest summons especially works, but all summons in particular. But you can see here there was some long runs where I might have done 30 pulls and didn't get a 5-star hero. Now that would look like it was a horrendous run, and most people would be quite annoyed at that. With the bonus summons that you get from harvest, you can see that, you know, in the matter of a few minutes sometimes, that can turn around with the bonus draws, and I ended up with 2 or 3 legends. It's also, so that's one positive of the harvest summon, as you are getting all those bonus draws, so it can definitely help. However, the downside is with so many 5 stars available, there is a high chance you can get something that's sort of a bit older, may not be useful for your roster, or a very good chance of getting a duplicate of a hero you've already got. So just another thing to think about before you do summons. Always spend wisely and make sure you understand the odds before you are putting your money into the summons. I have done a few other summons, which was after I created this video, so I'll put those out probably a little bit later. Oh, Darkbeat, that was nice. He's actually going to be leveled up quite quickly to maybe counter Goric. Anyway, also let me know if you'd like to see me discuss the heroes I do summon a little bit more at the end of the video, or maybe, you know, a different video where I actually go through and say, okay, here's the heroes I summoned and whether they're going to be useful, that sort of thing, because, you know, a lot of people watching may not know who the heroes are just by looking. So a couple of times I have gone through and looked at their card to sort of show a quick glimpse of what they do. But if you'd like me to discuss that a bit more, just let me know. I love the comments. Let's get back to the summons.
Take me away from the light. Let me drift into the night. The burden of my heart is too much to take. The weight of my conscience forces me to break. I'm tangled in regret, lost in your rain. Every scar you hide, I feel that pain. It pulls me down, down where shadows lie. Where memories fade, they fade then die. Every day, every night, consumed by hate. Seconds, minutes, hours, I'll wait for fate. When will you come to set me free? Forced to walk this long dark road with me, until the day I no longer see. Until the day I no longer be. Down below is where I belong. The flames I crave will burn beyond. The flames I crave, they burn beyond. You burn beyond. Surrounded by my own black cloud, a perfect shield I'll never be found. Hunting for your twisted fairy tale ending, with sweet little lies your mind is bending. This is where my story concludes. Confused no more, no longer used. The truths and lies together they blend. Today's the day, the nightmare. Every day, every night, consumed by hate. Seconds, minutes, set me free. Forced to walk this long dark road with me until the day I no longer see, until the day I no longer be. A temple of thought in this carnival of rust. My truth, your lies, a perfect game of lust. So I make a wish, you cast your darkest spell, and we dance right through the gates of hell. Temple of thought in this carnival of rust. My truth, your lies, a perfect game of lust. So I make a wish, you cast your darkest spell, and we dance right through the gates of hell. I've picked my teams and I'm ready to fight, but the board says nope, not a tile in sight. I lick my lips at the great move I made, but all I get is a big fucking cascade. Bad boards, what you gonna do? There's red and green, but you went mono blue. Psychrosis sighs and psychasis grins.
Meow, there's no way he can win.
I brought a great team, my synergy's tight. I've worked the board, things are looking alright. Heroes are charged with fast, skillful fingers I fire. But the enemy is strong, this is going down to the wire. Bad boards, what you gonna do? My whole team is yellow, but the tiles are few. Psychrosis smiles and psychasis purrs. Shut up, cat, or I'll shave all your fur. I've blown my load in the blink of an eye. Oh no! There's nothing left but to swear and cry. Yelling at the screen, this game is rigged. Meanwhile, psychasis is dancing her happy jig. Bad boards, what you gonna do? They've wrecked my life and my war hits too. Psychrosis screams while psychasis is smug. All he needs is a sweet loving hug.
I've said all along, Psy is a useless fucking mug.
For fucking sake? You're fucking kidding me. Her whispers could build kingdoms. Her silence could tear them down. A queen of feeble promises, wearing a borrowed crown. Drowned beneath the wave, there's an angel overhead, reaching for her illusion, never hearing what she said. Waiting for my ego to catch up with time, never saving myself, not seeing the sign. Lost in her reflection, a mirror of despair, chasing her shadow, for she's no longer there. Her eyes will tell the story as they call my name, a silent cry for mercy wrapped in love and pain. And then she said she'd like to know me, just another lie. And then she said she'd like to show me, just another sigh. And then she said she'd like to kiss me one more time. Running into the shadows, far away from the truth, away from the darkness inside you. Maybe if I told you that you didn't need to hide, if you let me love you, maybe you could have tried. Why must I scream in silence? Why must she cry? She was always so beautiful, everyone wanted to buy. She laid so silently beneath these silky sheets. I wonder how she lives with all the secrets that she keeps. I reached out to hold her, but her shadow slipped away. Her shattered heart too broken to ever beat my name. The scars on her wrists scream the truth that she denies. The hollow tears no longer flow from her empty eyes. Her soul has told its story, consumed with shame. No longer seeking mercy, only peace to find her flame. And then she said she'd like to hold me, just another try. And then she said she'd like to save me, just another high. And then she said she'd like to free me one last time. In the quiet dark of night, I still hear her voice. Her whisper through the chaos takes away my choice. As I move toward her, she simply floats away, a ghost of twisted dreams to lead my heart astray. And then she said she'd like to hate me, another twist of fate. And then she said she'd like to love me, a second too late. Greetings, loyal minions, beautiful humans, take your seat. Welcome to the SciShow, where silence weds deceit. There's something here for everyone, truth, illusion, loss. Step into the shadow light, the lighthouse of the lost. Shadows born, young Psy was spawned inside the night, a fractured soul escaping to a world devoid of light. Hollow faces watched him, masked by selfish sin, Until that day you taught me perfection is a scar. Though you glimpse the truth, I see a hidden lie. Perhaps one day you'll drown in tears. I never cry. Have you learned to love the shadow in the masquerade? Like the world's your only mirror and your smile is just a blade. Your soul became the silence and you never knew the cost. Whoa, la la, welcome to my lighthouse. So wear this mask of blame I've worn through endless lies. Bear witness to its sins, my twisted funeral cries. 'Cause maybe it's a love song cloaked in whispered crimes. And maybe you can save me before I serve my time.
Stargazers glowing, the manna's about to arrive. Leaf whiskers healing, keeping all my heroes alive. Time watchers waiting, the crowd starts to cheer. But I'm staring at the board like the end is near. The team is screaming, the war's on fire. I hold the key but I forget to fire. Sarkassa's laughing, she's stealing the show. I choke again when the dragon glows. Click the dragon, bro. Whoa. Click the dragon, bro. Whoa. Don't let it sit there shining. Don't say no. All you gotta do is click the dragon, bro. They said dragons suck, now they're begging for more. Every war hits riding on that fiery roar. My dragon's charged, but I'm hypnotized. And Sarkassa smirks as she claws out my eyes. The team is screaming, the war's on fire. I hold the key, but I forget to fire. Sarkassa's meowing, she loves my pain. Hijacking the show, driving me insane. Click the dragon, bro. Whoa. Click the dragon, bro. Whoa. Don't let it sit there shining. Don't say no. All you gotta do is click the dragon, bro. It's burning, it's ready, it's calling my name. But I'm blind to the corner in this forsaken game. Off-color healing could have saved the fight, but I'm just a fool, I missed my strike. Click the dragon, bro. Whoa. Click the dragon, bro. Whoa. Don't let it sit there shining. Don't say no. All you gotta do is click the dragon, bro. Stargazers crying, leaf whisk too. Time watchers sighing, what the F is wrong with you? Cyclops is fading, the crowd shouts no. One last chance, just click the dragon.
own place. I'm the shame you feel when you hide your face. I'm the relief you feel as the cut starts to bleed. I'm the one you hate, the one you hate to need. I'm not the tear of joy that trickles down your skin. I'm not a game that you're ever likely to win. I'm not a pawn on your blood-stained checkered board. I'm not someone you can worship, no God, no Lord. So when you look for answers and all you find is me, please understand it's just the version that you need. For when it's time to judge, be love, hate, or blame, each mask that you create will fit me just the same. I'm not the prayer that you recite at night. I'm not the moment when you see the light. I'm not your lover, hater, friend, or foe. I'm not the one you'll remember when it's time for you to go. I'm the blinding darkness when you close your eyes. I'm the hollow truth hidden amongst the lies. I'm your final destination, your wrist of hate. I'm a contradiction, a twist of fate. So when you look for answers and all you find is me, please understand it's just the version that you need. For when it's time to judge, be love, hate, or blame, each mask that you create will fit me just the same. I'm not deep inside when you look for hope. I'm not your designer noose, nor am I the rope. I'm not a crack in the mirror when you look to see. I'm not everything you want me to be. All I am is. All I am is. So when you look for answers and all you find is me, please understand it's just the version that you need. For when it's time to judge, be love, hate, or blame, each mask that you create will fit me just the same. Will fit me just the same. Will fit me just the same.
You're a one-way ticket to an unknown place. You're the shame I feel when I hide my face. You're the relief I feel as the cut starts to bleed. You're the one I hate, the one I hate to need. You're not the tear of joy that trickles down my skin. You're not a game that I'm ever likely to win. You're not a pawn on my blood-stained checkered board. You're not someone I can worship, no God, no Lord. So when I look for answers and all I find is you, please understand it's just a version of the truth. For when it's time to judge, be it love, hate, or blame, each mask that I create will fit you just the same.
not the prayer that I recite at night. You're not the moment when I see the light. You're not my lover, hater, friend or foe. You're not the one I remember when it's time for me to go. You're the blinding darkness when I close my eyes. You're the hollow truth hidden amongst the lies. You're my final destination, my wrist of hate. You're a contradiction, a twist of fate. So when I look for answers and all I find is you, please understand it's just a version of the truth. For when it's time to judge, be it love, hate or blame, each mask that I create will fit you just the same. You're not deep inside when I look for hope. You're not my designer noose, nor are you the rope. You're not a crack in the mirror when I look to see. You're not everything I want you to be. All you are. All you are. So when I look for answers and all I find is you, please understand it's just a version of the truth. For when it's time to judge, be it love, hate or blame, each mask that I create will fit you just the same. Will fit you just the same. Will fit you just the same.
Sai needs to stay happy, so he wrote this happy song. He hopes that you enjoy it and start to sing along. One battle at a time is how he needs to roll. If he has too many losses, they may start to take a toll. His only real ambition is to bring brightness to your day. He hopes that you kick ass when it's your time to play. You may think he's wonderful, but he stinks just like a rat. Tomorrow his YouTube channel will be owned by RoboCat. Side needs to stay happy, so he wrote this happy song. He hopes that you enjoy it and start to sing along. One battle at a time is how he needs to roll. If he has too many losses, they may start to take a toll. His only real ambition is to bring brightness to your day. He hopes that you kick ass when it's your time to play. You may think he's wonderful, but he stinks just like a rat. Tomorrow his YouTube channel will be owned by RoboCat.
I open my eyes, the world fades to black. Long dark storms that light my heart lacks. My soul turns to ice, so hollow and wide. The skeletons I buried, they stir inside. Frozen paths where lost souls once tread. Beneath blackened skies, the light has fled, cracking my thoughts like frostbitten scars, revealing a world of lost shattered stars. Through dusk and dawn, the vast silence grows. Under an endless cloud, the emptiness shows. Exploring my mind, trying to set myself free. Got lost in the dark, and now it's owning me. Familiar stories of warmth left untold. I know what I crave to end this long, dark cold. A body beside me to make my own home, and a part of the fall to warm my icy soul. All of a sudden, there's a break in night's veil, a promise of warmth in the frostbitten pale. I follow its glow through the shadows and wakes, a path through the silence, a light I can fake. In the heart of the dark, I feel the ice thaw, a whisper of hope in the cold that I saw. No longer alone, I rise from the deep, embracing the light from this endless sleep. Through dusk and dawn, the vast silence grows. Under an endless cloud, the emptiness shows. Exploring my mind, trying to set myself free. Got lost in the dark, and now it's owning me. But with the stories of warmth left untold, I know what I crave to end this long, dark cold. A body beside me to make my own home, and a part of the fall to warm my icy soul. All of a sudden, there's a break in night's veil. I know what I crave to end this long, dark cold. I know what I crave to end this long, dark cold. With every cold breath, the darkness retreats. In the warmth of your love, my shattered heart beats. Through dusk and dawn, the vast silence grows. Under an endless cloud, the emptiness shows. Exploring my mind, trying to set myself free. Lost in the dark, and now it's owning me.
Here comes our ox-holy barbarian bro, swinging his axe, but it's more for show, yeah. Yellow hair, but that beard is dyed. Cotton piece so big, what's he trying to hide? Barbarian rage, attack climbs high, 15% plus 1 each time. Mana cut, he just says no way. First swing hits harder, 50% more slay. Try hard Thor, Timu Thor, abs for days, but his axe is small. Armor plate down below looks a bit obscene, protecting his crown jewels more than his team. Average speed, he smacks a 360% damage with minion delete. Mega minions crumble, accuracy flops minus 40%. 3 turns non-stop. Holy friends get 20% attack. 4 turns strong, can't strip that back. Family bonus, still unknown. Guess small giants busy oiling up a gnome. Balanced stats, not bad, not great. Decent passives, first hit packs way. Try hard Thor, Timu Thor, abs for days, but his axe is small. Golden hair, gray beard on show. Let's take bets what shade he rocks below. Pair him with yellow hit 3s, like the moth assassin against minion makers. He keeps on smashing with no minions. He's just
to subscribe.